We're just back inside. You will see the outside running footage after this short intro. I'm not gonna make this one too long because otherwise we end up with another 30-minute video. I want to go over the things we have changed in comparison to the previous run you saw from Mantis, and that is the front shocks are stand up straighter and they have softer springs. Softer springs are doing the job on this one, so we don't need heavier springs, especially because they are standing up so straight. We still have the 92 tail ring spring that has been seeing some abuse, but it's keeping up really good. I'm gonna order a new one because this one has seen some concrete, some rocks, some tiles, so that's not good, but it still is holding up really good. Car is still silent. We changed the tie rod, so it's now wider and we have a tiny bit toe out, so that's also good. What else do you see? It has gotten the goat tires, yeah, and as you will see in the footage, well, you will see in the footage, but from the outside portion how it does. What else did we do? We changed the sliders because the previous slider was just a really tiny one, as you can see, and it is actually still really downward, so we changed it out for a new model. The printing quality on this one is not 100%, but we have a new one. It's on the way. Maybe there's a picture on there, maybe the editor puts a picture in, but as you can see, this is really helping. You will see in the outside footage that it really helps. I might put this aside so you can see this is the old model, which we still have on the driver's side, but it's really pointing downwards, and this thing is always, yeah, catching rocks, and the other one is now like this, and that is a really way better model. Now there is a third version of it, and that will be up in a picture or in a little movie, and that is even more rounded up. We have sharper edges. This one is more rounded down, so yeah, I think we landed on a perfect slider. It's version 3, so I think it's nice. What else did we have to say? Yeah, the chassis rails itself are reprinted after the maintenance of the printer. We yeah, so now it's a good one. This one won't break. Even in this material plastic, it won't break. We were in the process of making our own motor forward mount for the Creeper T-Box, but as it is now, it is not really necessary, so we changed back to the original, and we have a lot of clearance everywhere, so there's no need to make our own design, so that's making things easier. The chassis is versatile. It can be done with every currently available gearbox, so that should also not be an issue. What else is there to say? I think we're going to keep it inside really short. We're not going to do the inside version too long. We have the chassis rails, we have the sliders, we have the Goat tires. That's one more thing. The OCS servo, as you will see, maybe I mention it. The car or the tires, it's getting overwhelmed, the servo. So I need to order another Yantris servo, a half height, which I also use in Tsunami. I will order one, but for now I think I'm gonna drop a full height in there. I have direct powered from 9iMod, or I have a few 70 kg Yippins, and I think by just to see how much space we have down here, if I just add a few spacers under here, I think a full height will still stay above the lowest point of the axle. So that's one thing I might do by the next time. By the time you see this video, this chassis will be at the cutter, because we have arrived at the final version. It's iteration 3. We did a lot of designing in the first one, a little tuning on the second one, and then even minor things on the third version, and it's ready. We are ready to send it to the cutter. So yeah, no more talk in here. enjoy the outside footage, and the inside guy, the editor guy, will see you on the next one. Bye. So, our Mantis has a new set of rails. These will do for now. And as you see, at this moment in time we are working on the DLux Goat tires, so Mantis also gets a chance to test these. And yeah, just shooting some footage to see what the in-between stage of Mantis is right now. It's a little bit colder, but still 15-16 degrees. It's a little bit wet, but not too wet. It has been raining for some time now, and well, that pull was rather easy on these Goat tires. Not saying Mantis will end up on these, but I'm also not saying he won't, because yeah, I got them to work and they work really nice now. So we still are doing a number of things. We're tinkering about shocks, which are now 90s. Maybe we drop to 85s. I can't remember what I told in which episode. We are on a 4th iteration of the sliders. I think we end up on a nice one now, with a lot of clearance. I'm still not happy with the overall length of the front end and the rear end. I think I'm going to put the skid like 10 millimeters forward. That should be where I want to end up. There's no aids to keep this guy down. It's just all shock setups. There's no hair bands or anything. So let's see how these Goat tires do on this one. The slide to the outside is less, and this guy's geometry is really nice because he's not lifting a tire. If you have seen the Goat video, you might have seen Tsunami still has that little issue with particularly with this approach, with this corner. From just silent for a bit because I want to see. Yeah, it's just first pull straight up, because the geometry of the Tsunami, when it comes out of the corkscrew into off camber, it always tends to lift the wheel. We are helping it with some shock bands in the rear to keep the rear down, but that's not beneficial, especially for that approach. Now this one, on the other hand, he's barely never lifting a wheel. Really special. Okay, we're back. It seems I came out here on a nearly empty battery, and now, yeah, I don't remember where I was. Anyway, it's from a 4S to a 3S now. Doesn't really matter because we're driving really slow. There's also the test of the spur gear running. It's a 90-tooth in Delrin I sourced from AliExpress. And yeah, that's also something we need to test to see if these are any good. I might want to go a little bit more to the outside. Yeah, no problem. Those goats are doing the thing. This guy has a different wheelbase. We still need to work on that one. And he's really light compared to Tsunami. This one is probably 200 or 300 grams lighter. And the goats, we know the goats work at 2.5 kilograms with these particular inserts. So if we decide to keep them on Mantis, we will need to make them lighter. Let's see if we can do the reverse corkscrew. That was nice. Yeah, by now I'm no longer surprised by how well these tires do, and this guy has a really big amount of flex, so he's keeping all his tires down the whole time, which even makes him creep up here easier than Tsunami. Yeah, I still don't advise anyone to run out and buy these Goat tires, but if you have them and you have a hard time getting them to work, contact us, because we have a solution to get them to work. Yeah, so composed. Really nice. The chassis is almost ready. My son did the CAD drawing and we're about to send it to the cutter because I think we are at the final design. We will order 20 sets to start, and yeah, we will see if we can sell those. It's really a versatile chassis. You can build whatever you want with it, and if it's too long you can still cut it. Now let's see, I'm taking a really short turn now, and this is the new slider on this side, and we could not do that turn in with the old slider. We will get some detailed pictures in what the difference is between the new and the old slider, but this one does exactly what you expect from a slider. That design, the first design was just faulty, and this is a good one, and that's one of the things I like in this process. Also, we'll need to apply some dry slide to one of the axles, or maybe all of them. I just wanted to stay in this one. Well, we were really close. We were really close. Oh man, that was really close. That spur gear is not covered by anything, so I will need to replace it anyway because it has seen more stone than it's good for it. Let's see if we can do... Oh no, I wanted to go this way, the height tsunami line, which is not a problem. No, that's not an issue. He's never lifting a wheel. So, if anyone is interested in the chassis, you can pre-order one, which makes it easier for me to get some numbers on it. That's so close to pulling that line. Also, this one is really close. The goats are doing goat things. You might just want to see if the face is possible with the new sliders. And the goat tires might also be helpful for that one. We need to pull up first. Yeah, we got it. Stay in it. And then again, the spur on the floor. I'm going to order a few more of these, because it's actually incredible how durable it is. Don't stay in a bad line, just let go. Ooh, I thought I was losing it, but I'm not. And that new slider allows me to do this, which the old one could not do. And now, I don't know what that was. Might have been the spur gear, because the rear tire is bunkered in. Okay, so the spur gear, the motor was not secured seriously, and now the spur is still working, so that's almost incredible. Let's see if we can do the face, and in a way we can get pumpkin over. Pumpkin is over, and now we first want to get passenger over. Passenger is not over yet, but it's working on it. Yeah, so it's mainly the slow driving, and it's the slider on the driver's side, which I have not changed out yet, which was holding us back now. But no more. I think we're over. Yeah, I will need to shorten. I will shorten that front up. Yeah, of course. Since we are here, let's try another line. which is this one on the wall side. That is a typical pumpkin line, especially on a straight axle build, because the rear pumpkin is now on that rock. So we're basically doing a two-wheel pole with some little help from the rears every now and then. Let's see if they can get the axle clear somehow. Might need a little bit more wheel speed to get them out. And then there's of course the goat tires are helping. They are helping, yeah. That's what how big are these? That must be 575 tires. That's what they do. That's what they tend to do. I'm thinking of designing a slider for that rear pumpkin to help us do this kind of things. Yeah, 4 wheels bunkered in, no problem. Let's try to do the tsunami line on the face. Whilst I'm watching this articulation, and he has no problem, staying really composed. Oh, I forgot to mention, the springs on the front shocks are a softer type now. If all goes well, we keep all this raw footage in here, so you can see what it did, what it does, what we are doing. The OCS servo is also something we're still testing on and debating if that is going to be his final servo. So let's go really slow to see if we just in time to put my foot under it. Still amazed on how quiet he is, because the front axle was a coffee grinder. Okay, front up, passenger on, and then we need to cut back. Just walk it back, boy. Almost there. Yeah, that's what we want to see. Yeah. Now I have to be careful, because I want to grip that rock, because these tires have so much grip now. Yep, there he goes. There he goes. It's simple as that. Now let me see, that tsunami car also has a line on the complete right hand side. I'm not sure if this one is capable of doing that line, and I'm really far away to put my foot under it if it is necessary. Okay, so far so good. No, it's going to tilt backwards because the rear tire is bunkered in. There's not enough grip on the front. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Let's see what that does, because now the rear is not bunkered in. Yeah, okay. So that's then the Mantis line probably. Now we have a Mantis line. Okay, which was a little bit easier. Yeah, let's go in between these rocks. See what that notch does. Because the rears are, yeah, not too bad at all. It's doing really great. Okay. Also got the honor of building one for someone in the US, so I'm really happy about that project. I'll do my best to make it an epic crawler. The components for that one we already have, and I can tell you, besides the chassis, okay, it's a completely new line here. Never done before by any other crawler, but is it the goat tires allowing this? The servo is a little underpowered for this guy, for these wheels probably. The flex is incredible on this boy. So what do we have? We have Meuse axles, the F9 ones. We have a Rhino V80. We have an S12 1900 kV. We have the chassis, and then it's going to be another nice lot of components to make it a really nice crawler. And I'm really happy I get the opportunity to build a crawler for someone on the other side of the planet. Yeah. Descending really nice. Yeah. Now, this is a straight axle build. That will be a portal axle build. And I think we are going to use tusks. 1.9, 4.75 tusks. Just for good measure. Let's see if we can actually call this the Mantis line. Yeah, I could have tried to keep it in frame. Yeah, so that was no issue at all. And now let's go back and do the second ledge of doubler without steer input. That's what we want to see. No steer input. Still no steer input. Really nice. I can't drive off the rocks, of course, but really, really nice. Nice and composed. Look at the flex. I love it. So we just take a little bit of that rock with the fronts. Put the fronts on. The rear is following. Really nice, really nice, really nice. Wall side, all the way to the wall. Because if you go all the way to the wall, it's not a pumpkin line anymore. Which doesn't mean it's an easy line. Now you can curl it around a bit, and now it's back to a pumpkin line. You can make it a wall line again by doing it like this. Yep, that's helping really, really nice. I'm wondering if these tires start to show some feathering, but I don't think so. Maybe just a little bit. They will only get better. They will only get better. Yeah, top of my list in this size of tire at the moment. Yeah, and that slider is doing what it needs to do now. So that's bonus points. I can keep on doing this until the battery is dead, but it's not gonna be helping any one of us. So yeah, this one is not lifting the driver front. This sometimes tends to want to just a tiny bit lift the passenger front. Now we're all wall side. Well, I don't know many tires who drive up wall side, or vehicles for that matter. They all need a tiny bit of an angle. This one doesn't. Yeah, that servo is that's gonna go in another build, I think. I can drive wall side one more time. I don't think I did it with this vehicle. I think I did it with Tsunami wall side to end up the video. Well, that's a good habit. Let's do it again. This is the most slick rocks, but yeah, things work. And there's a squeaking from the axles. Pull, pull, pull. No problem at all. No problem at all. Let's see how he descends on this steep descent. Are the rear tires, do they have enough in them to stop him from tumbling over? They slide a little bit, but we do have enough grip. And then we had three-wheel motion, but yeah, really composed. We found a geometry that works, so keeping the car down. I might do a test on how steep this one can climb. Here's another test of that slider on the passenger side, because it was always bunkering in the stone where the passenger front wheel now is, and that is this moment, and now it's no longer doing it. Really going nice over it. Yeah, let's do some more stretchy stretch like this. It's I like how the front shocks are still nice, and then the rears are compensating. We still have some play in there, so yeah. I'm almost certain now that these tires will end up on this build. They'll stand. Oh, let's see if we can do hangman with these. I don't know if we tested hangman with these tires or with Mantis. Yeah, okay, so no issues here. Let's go slowly down. Still hang. Wow. It's really controllable. Yeah, so I don't think there's anything more to say. Yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next update on Mantis. Bye.